Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fire and Forge episode 4. It is our final episode of the mini-series, and then our wonderful cast of characters are going to be moving on to Silver and Steel. This is my last day DMing. I am super excited that I got to spend it with all of you. So let's go around the room. We've got the absolutely wonderful Hope LaVelle playing Penelope Half Pint, who also sang the Beyond Heroes theme song, and it will be singing the Silver and Steel theme song as well, and it is even more amazing. I'm so excited for it. I listened to it today. I'm like, we are spoiled by Hope LaVelle. We've got Lauren Irvin, who is the heart and often, I would say, Atlas of D&D, playing Orkira Eldrex, and of course we have the wonderful Jen Kretchmer playing Alyndra Sarrbarand. She has foreseen this moment and probably everything that is about to happen in this episode. So, all right, we have some art, I believe.
Yep. We're going out on an art piece. We're going out on a judgy grip. Our post-it notes are
so pretty. I love it.
I know, right? Yeah, Alyndra looks so kind and happy. And then there's Griff. I just love all the Griff art.
Just pure judgment.
I wonder if, because it was Max Dunbar who did the original art, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he knew that everyone was going to take Griff in this most angry of directions.
Because Alyndra looks amazing in that art.
Yeah.
But then you look over to the right.
Griff's even better.
Yeah.
There's another story happening.
Oh yes. Griff has tales to tell. One of these days we'll have a one shot where we're all just playing animal companions.
Thanks,
Will.
Will. Thank you, Will. Oh my gosh, that's so great.
None of us knew he was going to do this. Oh my God, Will.
That is so
This
adorable.
is how we'll play the whole day.
For our listeners at the podcast at home, Will has replaced all of our screens with the post-it note art of all of our characters, and it's adorable. And now we're all going to cry. And it's Will's fault.
That was a lot. So, that was cute. That was adorable. Any other announcements of any kind?
Sunday, I'm doing a charity game.
Okay.
We're doing Harlem Unbound on Dr. Hugh, and it's going to be amazing. If you look at my Twitter profile, it's in there, or at Dr. Hughes at Chris Spivey's profile. We are doing a fundraiser, and it's a charity event for the Gal Project, and it's going to be amazing.
Awesome.
So please join us.
Lauren, do we have something going on?
On Saturday, yes. So on Saturday, it is the 3rd anniversary of D&D Beyond, and we just announced literally hours ago that we're going to be doing 3 live streams raising money for Extra Life. I will be DMing a game, Todd will be DMing a game, and B. Dave Walters will be DMing a game, and the other 2 people in this cast are going to be showing up and playing, and I'm excited. So keep an eye on the D&D Beyond social media to hear more. Come by on Saturday. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific. We'll be raising money for Extra Life, and it's going to be ridiculous. At least my game. I don't know about Todd's game or B. Dave's game, but my game is ridiculous.
Crap. Tune away.
No.
Watch another channel.
Nope.
UHF. I don't know. Something old.
UHF. Yes, watch Weird Al Yankovic.
Listen, that's a good movie.
Super good movie. But instead, watch Todd DMing on Saturday.
Yay.
You can do that too. That's fair.
Yeah,
all right.
UHF you can watch on VHS. You could watch anytime.
So I think that's about all the announcements. Are we ready to get into the game?
Yes.
All right. Previously on everything we have done for the last 2 years.
Do we need to do credits?
Did we not?
We did. Oh, do we have credit? We don't have a trailer for this.
We don't have a trailer for this.
Yeah, we don't have a trailer. We're firing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We're firing Forge.
This is why I'm quitting.
Because there's no trailer?
I'm just trying.
There's no credit sequence?
No, because I got interrupted about to start the story, and then someone's like, no, trailer. I've had enough of all of you. You're terrible people.
And we love you too.
That's how I express my feelings. Through rage and through. Like a dad from the 80s. It's all about the 80s. So previously on Heroes of the Vale, Beyond Heroes, and Fire and Forge. An amazing group of strange characters got together in the Nintervale and went on many adventures to many planes. They defeated entire planets of undead, destroyed a goddess. They rode on hell engines through Avernus. They saved towns and saved individual people. A few dinosaurs were lost along the way. People were turned into pickles. A lot of things have happened. And here we are at the end. And a giant portal light is shining all around you. And you suddenly appear in a very large room. Giant stones make up the walls. You can still feel the heat of the arcane runes all around you as you move to this teleportation circle to this point. And you feel your ears pop, a familiar sensation when you move between the planes. And there is a layer of dust on them. So many things that you see around you right now. You see hundreds of vats, all about human-sized. A few of them smaller, all shut down, covered in dust. There are wands that have been locked up. There's books that have been taken off the shelves. This room has not been used in quite some time. What do you do?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Is this like we were supposed to go see Avon, right? Is this like a vacation home or something?
Have we been
That'd be a
here
weird
before?
vacation.
No, you've never been here before.
Have
Is
we
there
ever
any-
heard it described before?
No, just looking around, you do notice some magical items that low-end magical items and some clothes that are clearly of Avern's, but they've been packed away. He's got one of his capes of bellowing. He's got some of his spell components here and there, but mostly it's just kind of like the shelves have been raided. Not haphazardly, but it's kind of like when you're in a house and it's been you're moving. Things have been boxed up.
Are there any exits out of this room?
There is a very large set of adamantine doors, double doors with arcane runes all over them, forming a large arch at the other end of the room. You also find bits of coins from different locations. Some that you would recognize from, say, the continent of Wildmount. Some you find dragons from Faerun. You find even platinum coins and steel coins from various places, making references to Palanthas, worlds that maybe you have not seen.
All right.
Why
Well,
would the portal lead us here?
we don't actually know where Avon is. We just know he came here, so apparently he at least came this way, right?
It seems so. I am going to pop on the third eye. I'm going to look into the ethereal plane to see if I can find anything here. So Alyndra casts the third eye and peers into the ethereal plane.
You peer into the ethereal plane, and have you ever stood on the edge of a skyscraper? You can see the wispiness of the entire room, and this room is just a demi-plane unto itself, floating in the ether. You see no invisible creatures, no invisible objects. You do see the runes glowing around the door, and it is clearly some kind of door that facilitates teleportation. Like a hub. You can see strands from multiple places in the ethereal plane, all kind of tied to this one room.
Orkira elbows Penelope and says, "Oh, she's got her eyes crossed again. She's doing that thing. What do you think she sees this time in my stomach?"
I hope it's something good.
Well, we did have that breakfast.
This is the center. This is a hub.
Okay.
It's like the center of a wheel.
Oh.
Well, what spoke are we supposed to go down next?
Not sure. Is there anything to indicate a certain strand that we should be following?
Everyone roll perception checks.
Ooh.
I only got an 11, but apparently I'm really curious about what Alyndra sees in my stomach.
21.
Also 21.
Okay. As you are observing, there are a few books on like how to get there, and there is a note. My dear friends, you can join all of us if you want to by passing through this door. We're waiting, and we could definitely use your help. Signed, Avron.
Is it his handwriting?
Yeah.
Avron needs our help?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to go resuscitate Sir Biswalot. Remember?
That's right.
Big adventure, hero.
So we just have to go through this door?
I guess. I'm pretty sure it's probably more complicated than that, but
Well,
I'll walk up to the door and is there a handle?
There is a handle.
All right. Before I touch it, I will look back at Alyndra and say, am I going to explode? Am I going to...
I sure
trust.
hope not. Is there anything I can do to... may I use clairvoyance to see what's on the other side of the door?
Yes, you can. You cast
I will.
clairvoyance.
I would like to do so.
You see what looks like a completely spherical room, completely made out of iron. And there are several seats inside, suspended, floating.
It's a ship?
It's a very
No, it's a
nondescript
door.
ship.
No, on the other side, there's seats and a sphere. Is it... Would I know what that sphere means?
You know there is a crystal very similar to the thing that basically controls Storm Herald and allows it to fly and float in the center of the sphere. But there are no windows, there are no items. It is a perfect sphere.
I think it's a control room, possibly?
that sounds exciting. I mean, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, probably. And I'll try to open the door.
You start to turn the handle, and you hear in your heads, we need your help. It's Penelope, I find there.
Yes, I'm here.
Penelope,
Walton?
it's me. It's Walton. I'm in desperate need of your help.
What's up? I can help.
The entire village is under attack.
What?
Yes,
What
it is very
village?
sad.
Which
Yep.
village?
Penelope's village. My village.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Penelope, isn't Walton in your bag?
I'm gonna check my bag.
Check your bag. He's
Yeah.
not there. And as you open your bag where he normally sleeps, it's kind of a blue energy hue floats up from it.
Oh.
He said he wanted his revenge. He said that he is your greatest nemesis. And that he will
Who?
destroy the world.
You're gonna have to be more specific, because there's been a bunch of people like that.
Several nemesis.
Yeah, a couple we've killed.
Many of them male.
I mean, we will come and help, absolutely, but...
He set the entire village on fire.
No.
all right,
He is trying to murder
Who is
everyone.
he?
and how do we get
This
to you?
still is fairly non-specific for us.
He said that you would know.
Now,
And he's
No,
not as
your
smart as he
greatest
thinks he
enemy.
is.
Know your greatest villain. That's what he said. He said he's coming for all of you.
I mean, that still is not specific enough. Okay,
He said you would understand. He said, in time that you would all understand what it meant to lose, and that you would dread it, and that you would run from it. But apparently, eventually, destiny arrives. It's very specific.
he said a lot of things while he was burning your village down. Okay, I'm sure it'll be awful. How
I
do we
feel
get
like
to
he
you?
was very talkative while he was burning the village down. I also agree.
A lot of those kind of supervillains, they do like to monologue a lot.
Yeah.
Could this be one of the Croatilla?
Yes, and
right
he said
after
he
we
had a
first
name
met?
that you would know. A name feared throughout the multiverse.
Still fairly non-specific.
His name is Jester Joe.
No!
Didn't we destroy him on the plane of fire?
Yes, we did.
I
Oh,
feel like
good.
because he burned down our village. Maybe he got used to the temperature.
I can't let this happen.
Well, no, we're gonna go, and I don't know how, but yeah. Penelope,
Maybe-
where's your home?
I mean, it's in the Nintervale.
Okay. How do we get back there?
And maybe the sphere can help us.
It's worth
Oh
a
yeah, we were going somewhere, and I will continue to try to open the door.
You open the door. All right. You see this spherical room.
This is not the Nintervale.
Is there a manual anywhere?
You can give me a decent Arcana check. Yeah, this is a very unusual for Avon bare bones magical device. There are no
22.
frills, there's no runes, there's nothing. But you can feel the weave. You can sense when you put your fingers around the iron what certain things mean. But it's by touch.
And my vision lasts until my next rest. Do I see anything here into the ethereal plane?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can see the runes. The runes exist. So for you, they kind of take shape and form. But this is something that's more attuned to almost like plucking the strings of a guitar or something.
While she's looking around, I've opened the door and I'll turn back to Penelope, both my hands on fire, and I'm going to say, one of these days we're going to wake up and I'm not going to have to do this. And I'm going to clap you on the shoulder and cast Death Ward. And then I'm going to walk over while Alyndra is looking all ethereal around, and I'm going to gently touch her on the shoulder and give her a Death Ward.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to rub both hands together and say, yeah, one day I'm not going to have to Death Ward us every single day. It's going to be great. Death Ward. All right, now what?
Did you make your Arcana check, Jen?
It was a 22.
22. Yeah, you know how to drive this. You kind of can make invisible runes and circles in the air, and you can steer it towards the Nintervale.
I think I can get us there.
It may be slow going. It's hard to tell.
Well, slow going is better than no going. Come on. Let's grab seats. You said the seats are like floating. Is it going to be hard to get to the seats, or?
Not for probably Penelope Half Pint. We'll probably need a
A booster seat.
a whoopsie daisy. Yeah.
A whoopsie.
I'll put my hands together like this and be like, all right, you need a leg up?
All right. You put Hope up in the very oversized chair.
Big comfy armchair.
She almost looks like the emperor. It's so overly large for her. Orkira, you get up into your chair, and it is exceptionally awkward.
Let me guess, there's no place for the wings.
No.
It's got no.
No.
Can I sit sideways in it? Can I do the like? I'm used to the sideways thing.
You're gonna okay. You side saddle the chair. Yeah.
Does
okay.
it come with seatbelts or anything that I need to engage?
It does occur to you while you're watching this, Alyndra, the Orkira for a moment as she sits to the side, she almost looks like the actual bookend that you once had on a shelf.
That's cool.
That's a good look for you.
I always gotta sit sideways. No one ever leaves space.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm just looking at Alyndra. This is.
I first of all, I would like to, if we have the time, do all of the things that I do to protect us. So,
List 'em off.
water breathing. I will put on. Let's see. Oh,
Is it
gosh.
something like you can get us going and put it on autopilot and then
Yeah,
you can
that's
do
fine.
that?
Get an unseen servant up. Get a floating disc up. Just have everything
Do
we
all
might
things.
need. Yep. And make sure we are all telepathically bonded for this, including with any familiar friends who are with us. So with my dragon, with my griff.
Aw.
And what is your dragon's name?
My dragon is named Grant. Grant and Griff.
Your dragon nuzzles next to you as you are casting the spells, and you are strangely situated between both Orkira Eldrex and also Hope. I mean, Penelope. Well, Penelope.
Penelope is a bundle of hope.
And it's a weird sensation for you both seeing Alyndra between you, casting these spells and pointing in directions. And you don't know that you've ever seen these motions before necessarily, but there's something very familiar about being in some type of vehicle, sitting in seats, and having someone in the center aisle just point at things and make strange gestures in the air. And
I'm having the strangest sense of deja vu and I don't know why. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean?
Deja vu. Deja vu.
you probably should ask Walton.
There's a spell whose verbal component seems to be something like, please ensure that the buckle is firmly closed, low and tight across your lap at all times.
But it chased my tail.
Penelope's seatbelt is just so loose, just gigantic.
Yeah, it doesn't where Orkira's is nice and tight and everyone else's is tight. You know, you buckle yours and you're like, is this a problem, guys?
She's just swinging her feet off of the chair because she can't reach the floor.
Can I prestidigitate to make people's chairs a bit more comfortable?
You
It's some
can
minor adjustments.
create a nice cushion of air, I suppose.
Sure.
Alyndra, I appreciate the thought, but this is every chair ever for all time for me. So
Then you deserve one that works for you.
you know what? When we finally get back on vacation, that'll be the first thing we'll do.
Fair enough.
Chair, yeah.
Okay.
Lumbar support. It's really important.
So you know how to get there?
I think so.
Okay.
All right. Roll me another Arcana check to see. As you activate it.
I really am not sure what I'm doing.
You've got a way better option than we do.
14.
You got 14? Oh no. And all of your faces are instantly stretched as the door shuts and completely seals, and you cannot see any sign of any type of door, and just the skin on your eyelids starts hovering as you are going at a speed that you have never felt before. You still have ethereal up, and you see everything that's in Orkira's stomach just go flat on the other side of her. Everyone's internal organs seem to be getting squished, and intestines are just like, I don't like this.
Oh, well, this is uncomfortable.
And Griff is just looking at all of you with his feathers flapping where there's no wind. You don't know why, but his eyes are just increasingly getting judgy, but straining against the pushing of its eyes bigger and bigger to still show judgment during all of this. And for a moment, he's almost forced to your owl Griff to actually look surprised. She hates, doesn't like it at all. And then the entire room shakes. There is a loud explosion sound. And everything is silent. And the door starts opening up and water starts pouring into the device.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here.
Thank goodness water breathing's on.
It fills all the way up. And you're underwater.
Swim.
What are you doing?
Swim.
You start swimming?
Guess we're swimming out.
All right, you're swimming out. There's lots of kelp. There's lots of you do see a very large lizard-like creature in the water, Penelope. I find.
Oh, that's just me. Sorry.
Yes. And then you see a much larger one swimming the size of a boat with a long neck and sharp, pointy teeth.
Maybe it's friendly.
It hasn't noticed you quite yet.
Okay.
It doesn't even notice you at all.
Whew.
Clearly carnivorous, enormous dinosaur.
Cool.
All right. You are able to swim to the top. I assume everyone's going to the top of the... Okay. You get to the top and you see just forest all around you. And you emerge from some sort of lake and you see right in front of you the burning village. And you see several, hundreds of chewingas all trying to put out the fires, trying to heal each other, trying to recover from their grievous injuries.
Oh, no. How big is the fire right now?
It's really big. Yeah, it started to spread to the entire forest.
Oh my goodness. Penelope will call out, Chewingas, get back! Come towards us!
Hey, what do you want? Penelope?
It's me!
And they all start running for the lake and even start swimming. They all start diving into the lake and swimming towards all of you.
Okay.
One of them hops on top of Orkira's horned head and just...
Whatever you said. Yeah, sure.
Please tell me one is riding Grant.
Yeah, one is attempting
tiny
to sit on
baby
top
blue
of Grant.
dragon, tiny Tringa on top.
Another one is chasing Griff.
Griff just judges.
Penelope, are they?
Hmm?
Are they saying where Jester Joe is?
No, they haven't said anything yet. They're just talking about the fire. I can help. Penelope is gonna cast. She's gonna step forward, and she's going to grab a droplet of water and pinch of dust, and she's gonna toss it out, and she's gonna cast control water, and she's creating a flood.
Water. Tell me what this looks like as you draw water out.
So I'm drawing water from where we just came out of, and it first it starts as just a waiting pool, but as it gets closer to the fire, it's just going to raise up and try to put out the base of the flames.
The water kind of snakes its way. It almost looks like strange fairy tale creatures as it swims through up like vines coming out of the lake, and they all each touch a piece of the flames in the forest and put it out one by one, and smoke just starts rising from the entire village as all of the fire and all the desolation is taken care of.
No, look at the devastation. We need to check and make sure everyone's okay.
Yep. We also need to look for...
Check out the Jester Joe.
You want me to go fly around and take a look?
Or can we locate him somehow?
I can't today. Nope, not without just looking.
Not me today either, so.
Okay, then let's go.
All right.
I'm going to take off and start to circle around the village looking for Jester Joe.
And Penelope will grab her army of chewingas and she's going to put on her chewinga mask and she's going to be like, and she's going to basically ask them to spread out and we'll cover all the ground of inside the forest. So she's looking at, Orkira's looking over and we're like looking through.
You take your army of chewingas and you're moving through the forest. This is like the redwoods. These woods are enormous, and almost all of these trees have been repurposed by the chewingas as high-rise apartments. Every one of them has a little glowing light created by magical fire that does not burn. And you just see this endless spiral of lights that go all the way up these redwood trees. And you see tiny little staircases that go inside of these and spiral around and around on the inside. And there is a very familiar redwood that Penelope used to live in. That has a much bigger door and much bigger windows. Because amongst them, well, in a nice way, they used to refer to her as the giant. The giant Penelope.
Yeah. I'm home.
What does your home look like?
It looks almost like it's an eternal autumn and the large redwood with a green door that she's painted, and the windows are made of almost mosaic so that when light shines through, it looks like a rainbow on the inside.
All right. There is currently, make an investigation check, everyone, since you have the help of the chewingas. The chewingas are like completely fascinated by Alyndra and her height. And multiple chewingas are resting on Orkira's shoulders right now and pretending to be dragon riders yet again. This is becoming a familiar feeling.
It's sometimes easier just to let them have fun. Is there any way I could instead just do a perception check as I look around?
No.
Okay.
Nice try, Cleric.
17.
17?
9.
7.
I can have Griff check too, if that helps.
You see no signs of Jester Joe.
I'll do a couple circles and then I'll land. I don't see him anywhere. Penelope, can you find out how long ago the attack happened? Maybe he's already left.
They say Walton is dead.
What? But how?
It's just
Where is he?
They motion you over, and there is already several a bed made entirely out of daisies, and on top of it is Walton.
Walton.
I immediately begin to cast as a ritual. Where is it? Gentle repose on Walton.
Okay.
I pull out a diamond and I look over at Penelope and I say, I don't know anything about these creatures, so I don't know if this is something that they want or not, but if you give me an hour, I can fix this.
I don't think we have an hour.
I don't know. I mean, we've got 10 days, so we don't have to do this now, but we can. I can fix this.
Walton, why did you have to be so brave?
Well, when I fix this, you can ask him. But, I mean, if you want me to do this now, I can. I haven't seen Jester Joe anywhere.
Haven't either. I want to send 2 quick messages off, one through the sending stone I have to Averin and Sophias, and say, something is happening. We are in Penelope's home. Something is very wrong. And the second message I want to use, I want to loop someone into our telepathic bond. I want to loop in the leader. Oh, they're not within sight though. Never mind. I would need to do a sending. I will use sending to message the leader of the tribe of Ghostwise halflings that I lived with. Just in case we're somewhere not too far, I grab the homestone and I hold it, and that message is telepathic, but not verbal words. And the message is, please help.
Okay. You send the message.
I don't know if they'll show up, but it's worth.
Describe the Ghostwise halflings.
This is Clan Monkeymouse. Clan Monkeymouse is a group of halflings who were pushed from their home, so they now are nomadic and travel. They tend to wear very natural garb, weaving flowers and twigs into their hair. And they travel about on giant eagles completely silently. Most of that tribe does not speak. It is telepathic communication and sign language, and many of them are deaf. But they swoop through on the wings of giant eagles through the forests, always looking for their home, but always carrying it with them.
Perfect. You send the message. Alyndra, is that you?
Yes.
We will heed the call. We will come to your aid.
You have my thanks.
All right. What are you doing?
Penelope, if you can ask everybody to watch out. Let me just do this now.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the diamond and I'm gonna start to cast Raise Dead on Walton.
Okay. What is this ritual like for you? All of the Chewingas have assembled. There's hundreds of them. They're all over the forest. They're staring above you and chanting all together, all at once. Up in the trees, they're riding on actual hawks. Some of them are riding on bats flying overhead. And one is riding on top of a very begrudging griff. As you are casting the spell, what does this resurrection look like for you, for them?
It's a weird experience because the first time she's ever raised dead, she raised dead on herself. And this is the first time she's done it to somebody else. And this is at least a much nicer location. So as everybody flies around, it's most of the time she is prepping the body. She's cleaning it off. She's making sure that any wounds that were the cause of this death are patched up and taken care of. And she's humming under her breath the whole time a song that her mom used to sing when her mom was taking care of those that were injured. And at the very end, she goes to take Walton's head in her hands, and she goes to place the diamond on his chest. I don't know how big Walton is, but this is a 500 gold piece diamond, so it probably looks massive on his chest. She puts it on his chest. She takes a hold of his head. and there's a little bit of gentle. Her hands have lit up, but not with a lot of fire. But the actual diamond seems to glow, and she'll say, "All right, Walton. I'm sorry we couldn't get here quick, but it's time to come back and help, okay?" And she'll cast Raise Dead. And as long as his spirit is willing to return, he comes back to life with 1 hit point.
You see the still form of Walton. And then Walton's eyes pop open from inside his mask. "Did you kiss me?"
No.
Oh,
Did I need
and then
to?
birds just flock away as like you feel kind of like the flame that bursts into Walton for a moment and resurrects him. Pours into all of the trees and changes green and flows all around you. And you hear the whispers of the trees speaking. And you can hear a groaning in the forest that sounds like Orkira.
Is that a good thing? Did I do something wrong?
Orkira, you did it.
You just resurrected an elemental with a primordial elemental fire. So yeah, I think everything's probably weirdly okay.
Okay, as long as it's okay. I got a little worried.
Oh, I got stabbed. Oh, that was unpleasant. No, I do not like that. What's wrong?
Well, you were dead. That's what's wrong. But you're fixed now, and she'll move so that
But
Penelope can come and hug.
I was fading into the elemental ether. It was very pleasant. I saw all of my ancestors, and I was like, "You are all jerks," and then I heard someone chanting some weird gibberish, and I felt someone put a boulder on my chest, and then I was like, "Sorry, guys, I gotta go." So I just, because I owe some of the money, and yeah. Anyway, it's very awkward. It's good to be back in the woods, though. This is good.
Walton, I'm so glad you're okay. Who stabbed you? Was it Jester Joe?
I am too. And he just hugs your face with his whole body.
Don't ever leave me again, okay?
But I mean, I don't know. I think maybe my adventuring days may be over. Honestly, I think it's just nice to be amongst my people again.
You know what? You're right.
I've spent a lot of time in that bag, and I've seen a lot of things. And not, you have your own perspective on all of this, but there have been some fights in this bag that you are not aware of. Oh, terrible things. Sometimes, like octopi, have tried to assault and kill all of you, tiny ones. But I stab them. I keep you safe.
Yes, you
and this other time, one of your pieces of cheese curdle animated and became alive. This weird, awful monstrosity. There was a piece of butter that was like a tiny gelatinous cube, and I stabbed that one too. And I saved. There's a whole other spin-off show, I think, that may be in the works. Walton's Beyond Walton. Beyond the bag. I can't think of anything right now. I'm workshopping it right now. I'm very happy to be alive. Thank you, Giant Dragon Lady.
I'm always glad to help a friend.
Okay, Walton, then you stay here and you be the leader of the Twingas and you stay safe.
Did you all hear that? I am your leader now.
Giant Penelope bequeaths her power to you.
I want acorns and honey.
You probably want to fix the town first.
Okay, apparently this gift is with conditions. So, okay, everyone fix the town.
I know I'm boring.
Call for us?
What?
Or were you already dead?
No, I was not dead yet. I called for you, and then Jester jabbed. He did the thing that he does.
Where is he now?
He said he just wanted to cause you a little bit of pain before things got very bad.
What let it happen?
That it was a detraction.
Distraction?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, this is the word. Sorry. Why
you
is
give any
everyone laughing
indication-
at me? I am your leader!
We're all laughing with you, not at you. Do you give any indication of who he's gonna go attack next to cause us harm?
Yeah. I didn't understand. Yeah, he spoke of a strange thing. He seemed to be taking orders from this D6. You know, those dice we roll when we play games. Especially when we do big damage, magic in our game, Humans and Idiots. And they,
Oh, you played the expansion?
no, we don't. We don't have a lot of hobby stores here. But anyways,
computers, I think it's called.
I was hearing from my friends in Waterdeep. There's like layers and labyrinths. I think
These must be just
some
interesting source books that they're publishing, different settings.
Yeah.
Fun.
Okay.
We should do that on vacation.
Oh, we should play that sometime. Yeah, I will make it a every Sunday. We play game.
But first,
I like eating. It's fun. I yell things and they're like, "Oh." I'm like,
Okay, so Jester Joe, focus. We need
Oh yeah,
Joe.
Jester Joe. So yeah, like this. It's what do you call them? It's got sides to it.
Alyndra, that's your cube.
What?
Remember?
Oh yeah, Cube. It was talking to him, goading him to do these things. It was speaking, and then they just went whoosh and disappeared. He said, "I'm going to raid the vault, and things shall come."
Oh no,
alive."
that's not good.
No.
We know of 2 vaults. I have a feeling I know which one he's going for. I think we may need to get to Sigil
Okay, then let's go.
again.
I mean, how do we get there? Our thing is underwater.
Does that matter? We can breathe water.
True.
I mean, it's an interdimensional sphere of awesome. Who needs
Let's
to worry about water?
let's make sure first. Would you like me to scry? We can see if we can find Jester Joe. Find out where he is.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
Or should we just go for where we think it's going to be?
You can
It
certainly
is
try.
10 minutes.
Well, last for 10. What's the casting
No,
time?
the 10 minutes.
Can you do that like you did with the water breathing and the tensor's floating disc and the other stuff? Can you do that along the way?
I suppose so.
Okay. You
As
cast
long
it.
as sure. Do we have any piece of Jester Joe that we can
Only Briv did, I think.
use? Okay.
Briv may have left a few pieces of
a
Jester
few
Joe.
splinters of Jester Joe.
Yeah.
All right.
We're also intimately familiar, especially you, Alyndra. I mean, you were
are
in his
intimately-
body.
Yeah. I will give you that. Like,
True.
you may know Jester Joe as much as you know Averin.
Well, Jester Joe didn't raise me. Let's be fair.
Or did he? Twist.
Dun dun dun.
Finale
Alyndra rips off her
twist. You
face and
didn't
she's
see
a
what...
Warforged. No. So Jester Joe needs to make a wisdom saving throw, and we'll have a -15 to it.
Oh my god.
And it's a wisdom 16 save.
Well, he does have oodles of wisdom, that Jester Joe, but with a 13 with a -15, yep, you see Jester Joe.
Where is Jester Joe?
He is completely burnt and melted, and a big chunk of his shoulder is like raised up because it is still covered in cooled rocky lava, and his eyes have melted out, and there's this glowing blue light in his face, but you see his tiny form, and you see madness inside the vault, in Averin's vault, because you see Pickle Rick swinging from a chandelier. You see brooms chasing each other around, flying around Sigil. You see the Eye of Vecna rolling around desperately on the floor, trying to escape Sigil. And it is like an episode, it is like a moment in the movie Gremlins where every magical item has now been infected, is radiated, and is running around Sigil at this moment.
Well,
He's in Sigil, and everything is loose.
Okay, then we have to hurry. Let's go.
I mean, it's Sigil. Give it 5 minutes and the lady will show up and
Walk
everything will
by
be
and
dead.
it'll be fine.
Or those the guardians will show up. I
Yes.
mean, there's only the 3 of us. Can we just tell one of them? I mean, what are a couple Burks gonna do with all that?
So we could message Rend.
Okay.
Yeah, Rand and
And
Rarf,
Boom
let them
Boom.
know to give
No,
a heads up.
Rob,
Yeah.
not Rend. Rob and Boom Boom.
All it takes is a remove curse to get rid of that. They just need a whole bunch of the guardians to show up and...
He shouldn't have been able to get those things out, though.
Well, you were able to just
That's-
dimension door into the vault, so why
It's
couldn't
my
he?
father's vault. I know what's happening there. It's
Oh, he was in
Averin.
your head.
You can still see
True.
the door to the vaults is still spinning. It is animated. The door to the vault was a magical item too, and has become infected.
I mean, I can only remove curse so many times.
You see Jester Joe, and he seems to be motioning. Can you hear as well as see?
With scrying, I can see and hear.
Hi, everybody. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to go to a brand new place, and we're going to cause a little bit of havoc, and they're not going to see it coming. So everyone line up. We're going to get revenge on everybody, one plane at a time. All right, everyone get close to the cube. That's right. Trust your old friend Jester Jab. We're going to have a great time now. Oh, they're never going to believe what's going to happen next.
Yeah, good luck to him trying to wrangle Pickle Rick.
Seems a suitable fate for Jester Joe.
I don't know. I've always been my own guy, so I'm not sure if I'm really down.
Alyndra, can you see where the cube is trying to take everybody? Maybe we can just head them off at the pass.
Am I?
Can you see where?
Where the cube is taking them?
Oh, it's opening up a portal right now.
Can I see what kind of portal? Where it's going?
It's a dimension door. You can't see through it. There is a horrible white light. A pulsing.
Does Jester Jab go first and you just continue to follow with your little scry? Just wait until he's through the dimension door?
You see the Eye of Vecna roll through the dimension door first. Just look, just like a marble on its own. And it passes through the dimension door. And then Pickle Rick's like, actually, I actually will go this way. Yep, I'm not going to be following any of you. He jumps through.
So.
And then you see a sphere of annihilation pass through as well.
Who?
I don't have my talisman anymore, do I?
I don't know, do you?
Nope. I had it for a long time and we lost it in Rexington.
Yep.
Great. You wait all your life for a sphere of annihilation to show up so you can control it. Nope.
That is one of my favorite moments of Adam, though, as you were rattling off everything that you had. And he's like, a sphere of annihilation? What are you doing with a talisman of a sphere of annihilation? Sorry. All right, did Jester Jab go through? Is he going?
Yep, he passes through along with all these other magical items. There's even like a candlestick walking, going in there as well. And he passes through the dimension door. And Alyndra, can you follow?
So it's supposed to be only on the same plane of existence. So
Still the same plane of existence, technically.
okay, then
So-
yes, I believe I can.
Okay. It's a hazy thing. It shimmers for a moment. You see darkness, and for a moment, you feel like you see in the dim, dark light 2 glowing eyes in a bucket-like helmet. But you're completely in darkness. Your eyes are trying to adjust to what you're seeing. But you hear like the roar of a crowd. You hear loudness. And then the vision just kind of like dissipates. You lose your connection.
The person in the bucket had a rose on their chest, didn't
They did.
they? Yep. Groovy.
What is it?
It's the person we fought the other day. Where we popped into the astral plane.
They went to the astral plane?
I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. That
So-
they shouldn't have been able to get off of the astral plane. But they somehow did and are now in Sigil, I believe. Because they're if the dimension door was on the same plane, then that person is there, and we are in some serious trouble unless the lady walks by.
Okay, so what do we do?
They are now at a point of convergence of many, many, many worlds. They could be going anywhere. They're not going to do good things there, I don't think.
No.
You do have a beacon of their location. You're just not 100% sure where they are.
But they're still in Sigil.
No, they went through.
Oh.
So they're on the astral plane, right? Is that
You
a
don't
fair inference?
You don't know that. No. You can't tell if it's the astral plane or not. You saw darkness and glowing eyes. And you thought you saw several other figures in the darkness as well. It was very dim.
Okay, but the guy that keeps following us for reasons that he's never really explained, that we sent to the astral plane with all the ice cream, he's there.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
Passive 21, active. Nat 20!
Oh my god.
Hey!
So
That
26.
someone wins the legendary bundle in chat. That's all of the 5th edition D&D books. There's so many now.
So many books.
If I was 8 and I won that, I would lose my mind. I would lose my mind right now.
Yeah.
So congratulations to whoever who wins that. And thank you for joining us for this finale. You is not Lord Soth. The armor is of it's intricate, sort of. It's certainly well made. Something's off. Something you can't quite put your finger on. The eyes are glowing, the armor is there, but it may be a different Death Knight. Something is itching in the back of your brain. Something's just not quite right.
Alyndra's really, really smart.
Yeah.
Can she put things together at all?
I will say this. Alyndra is very, very smart. So you know when you don't get it, something is way off. Sometimes The thing about being exceptionally smart and having a genius IQ is when you have a gap, that means something as well. That maybe it's something beyond anything you've experienced or could conceive of. But you know enough that something is way off.
Something's wrong. Something strange. Doesn't make any sense.
I mean, this all started with the fact that the guy that we threw into lava somehow survived lava. I mean, I'm resistant to fire and I don't survive lava. So, all right, so we don't know where he is?
Walton, like, he's been watching you this whole time. Actually, lots of us can survive lava. We're elementals, so I feel like that is kind of like not nice. You worship like a primordial, right? Yeah, and you just brought me back from death. So like, lots of things can do this. You should.
Yeah.
You are a big dragon.
Yeah, but Jester Joe is half made of flammable things.
Is
He's not a fire elemental.
Is he a magical item though?
I mean, I guess, but it was magic. It was lava from the plane of fire.
I do not know these things. I have heard tales of throwing magical items into volcanoes to end things, but I do not know.
I mean,
I once heard a group tossed all these people out of a bag into fire.
What? What a strange idea. Never anyone
That's
would that
horrifying.
thing
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Why?
Why wouldn't you just fight them? Why would you be so horrible and just dump them into a lava pit? Seems so mean.
I'm feeling very attacked right now. And I refuse to feel
Alyndra's
guilty
kind of
until
like,
later.
I don't know what you could be talking.
I know what exactly you're talking about. I'm not feeling guilty until I'm on vacation and can properly feel guilty. Okay, so we could go to Sigil and try to follow the trail. We could try to scry on them again. I'm running a little low. I had to spend a lot to do the death wards and to get rid of us being a little hungover this morning.
Alyndra, you do have the beacon in your mind. Like, you know where they are in the plane. Like, you just kind of sense it. You've developed a weird sense over the years of just like, okay, I know where you are.
So
I've been inside your body. I've been inside your mind. I've been inside all of your undead.
So where are they?
You don't know where, but you know how to get there.
That's the weirdest Garmin directions ever.
All right.
It's weird that you referenced Garmin.
Why? Why not? You got
Are
it,
they
didn't
still
you?
around?
They're still around.
Okay, sorry. I was just, I mean, D&D is old, but Garmin.
I know. Well, I'm old too. All right.
How's your MySpace page?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm still on LiveJournal. Thank you very much.
I haven't checked my BBS in a while. I gotta go log in. Hold on.
That's how I made all my friends.
Yeah.
What do you do? I attack it with my sword. That's how I talk in chat.
So what you're saying is you know how to get there, but you don't know where it is. And wherever it is filled with people who all want to kill us and do horrible things to people because they're evil.
So let's go there.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, I could make a whole list of reasons why not, but sure, let's go.
I think the why not is my instinct as well, but why?
I mean, I was willing to let the lady just deal with them, but if they're not in Sigil anymore. And Orkira will just dive into the water and head for the sphere.
Okay, you start diving. All right, who else is going?
Yep.
Real quick.
All right.
You get tapped on the calf. Penelope, have paint. You have been my best friend. You have saved well, technically she saved my life. But anyways. But you have all been very lovely to me. And kind. And I am sad to say goodbye. I am sorry that I have to stay behind. But
Walton.
you all do some weird shit.
Walton,
And
you're very brave, and you're always my best friend. Okay, you'll be fine.
Okay. He wraps his arms around your ankle. Penelope Half-Pint the Giant. May you always be free.
Thank
And may
you.
you always free others.
I will.
All right, go. I do not feel anything.
Okay.
I hope you enjoy much beer and bacon, Walton.
Yes.
But share it with your share it with your friends once in a
I
while.
will. I won't.
Penelope dumps into the water.
Okay. You swim to the sphere. Alyndra, Sarrbarand, do you activate the sphere?
I think I have to. Because what else are we going to do but keep moving forward? That's what we do.
We can spend an hour in Nintervale.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a short rest.
You can get a short rest, everybody.
Okay.
In fact, the journey will be long. It will be about 8 hours. You may take a long rest. It won't be your favorite rest in the sphere, but you're going very, very far away. And I will allow one long rest. It's going to be boring.
I have a book of children's, the children's book of the history of Faerun. So I
Yeah.
think I'll read from that to
Every time
my
you're reading,
friends.
once in a while you feel Penelope Half-Pint's feet hit the back of your chair annoyingly, and you kind of recline in your chair, and it kind of like smacks into her knees.
I mean, the sphere is filled with water, so we can just float around, can't we?
If you want to keep water in it, yeah. Yep.
Do we have a choice?
How long does water... You could probably eject
Water breathing lasts for
some
24
water.
hours, so
It does
basically
la-
23 and a half hours. I just poke Alyndra and in the telepathic bond say, you want to refresh that?
It does technically nullify lots of the gravitational effects that you were feeling, so you are actually getting a very restful sleep.
Yeah, but we're gonna get pruny.
You're gonna get
Rooney,
pruned.
what do you mean?
Yeah,
you're
maybe
gonna
not
find
you.
out.
I mean, my armor's going to be waterlogged for a while, but tink, tink, tink. I'm fine.
All right. You spend the most amount of time of water in a sensory deprivation tank, and you start seeing some weird things, probably some of you. And you take a long rest. Go ahead and take any health points you need back or spell slots. And then...
Before we arrive, just as we're getting the warning, I will... And it's going to look weird because the sphere is filled with water. So when her hands light up, it's like trying to start a lighter that doesn't quite work.
And then just like air bubbles.
Now, this is not exactly what I was expecting, but it'll still work. And I will death ward the three of us again because it only lasts for 8 hours. So
Because we death ward our very best friends. We death ward our very, very best friends.
listen, the only reason to have 4th level spells is to death ward, death ward, death ward. So there you go.
Don't forget to death ward your halflings, kids.
I just did.
I would like to do something since we have the time.
Okay.
I want to go over to Penelope and I say, you are Penelope the Brave, and we should have a moment to commemorate that. I would like to cast Ceremony and do a coming of age ceremony for Penelope.
Oh.
So for the next 24 hours, whenever you make an ability check, you can add a d4 to your roll. You can only come of age once,
Wow.
but if you would like it.
Yeah. That's wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
D4. I feel so much bigger.
What does the ceremony seem like?
The ceremony consists, in the tradition of Akma, with a recounting of both your triumphs and your failures, the things you would learn from, and the moments that shaped your bravery. And the ways in which you have protected the ones you love, and you have protected the ones you don't know. And despite your fears, you continued on anyway. That is the making of a hero.
Thank you, Penelope. Oh, wait, I was going to say Penelope. Thank you, Penelope. And thank you, Alyndra.
You should thank Penelope. She's the one who did all of this.
No, thank you, Alyndra. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Okay. You conduct the ceremony floating in water with Penelope just kind of float.
Whee!
It felt fitting because she loves her tidal waves.
It makes the bush cloak you have all that extra fluffy. Yeah.
And it grows.
Yep.
In fact, there is that kind of strange effect of how light hits you as you're like floating. There's that shimmering, strange glow that you get. And you just hear a kaboom as you hit the entire sphere, strikes the ground hard. And you feel all of yourself spinning for a moment and then stopping. And the door opens and water just pours out. And you just hear, whoa.
And what do we see?
The door slowly opens and there's steam that just erupts as the iron like parts ways so you can see outside, and you see two glowing red eyes looking directly into the sphere, drawing a sword. What does everyone do? The knight slowly points at you.
Is there anybody else around this night? Do
You
we
see
see where
figures
we are?
in the steam, but it's hard to see right now through all the fog. And it's all coming off of this sphere that you just arrived in. It's white hot. Anyone taking any actions?
All we see is the person
Yeah.
there. Is anything about them familiar to us?
It's the one you saw. They have glowing red eyes.
But is anything specific about them familiar to us other than that?
No, you've never met this one before.
Hi, can you tell us what the hell is going on?
I don't think he wants to tell us.
I don't know, sometimes they like to monologue.
Oh my god. Whoa! Your costume is so much better than mine, bro! What? And the steam parts.
Bro?
And you see cracked cement all around you and just hundreds of people moving in and out of all these weird pathways and all of these weird booths like a giant marketplace. And you see this man in armor, but now you look closer, the armor appears to be made out of foam and some weird type of magical light. And you see other people milling about the crowd in costumes as well, and people holding up strange flat tablets at
Do they all
them.
have lanyards around their neck?
Everyone's got a lanyard. And you see a big sign that says Comic-Con.
Oh my god.
And friends are hugging and shaking hands. And
This is where Briv
Briv
always
would
wanted to
love
go.
this with the books.
there's so many comic books.
Oh, Briv would be so pleased.
Penelope is just running up to like everyone. Hi, do you want to be my friend? Hi, do you want to be my friend? Hi, you look very, very good. Do you want to be my friend?
Do you need to find your mommy? Are you okay?
How does everyone do that to her?
I don't need to find my mommy because I'm all grown up now.
We did do the ceremony.
Yes, you
Alyndra
are.
it was a beautiful ceremony.
Yes, you are. Dude, bro, your costume is crazy. That you look like a real dragon. That is
Oh,
it.
don't say
I don't know
that.
what like
Why does everyone say that?
is that foam or latex? Like what's all going? You must be hot under there.
It's
I
latex.
try.
Uh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna,
your elf costume's good too.
Costume?
Is this your daughter?
No, this is my friend.
Oh.
Who are
Okay.
you?
My name's Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Have you seen a creature melted and mangled by flame, and walking around trying to harm everyone?
Oh yeah, there was like some commotion, like some kind of weird, like it's probably tied to some kind of video game thing, I guess. But yeah, like there was like a bunch of like these really cool radio control toys that just like ran down to Hall H.
Where's that?
Well, the line's really long, so but anyways, it's just go all the way down there. There's a hot dog stand. There's
oh, I wonder if
Hot dog. I love doggies.
you eat dogs?
No.
right. Okay. So anyways, you keep
Said
going
they were
down
standing
there.
there.
Yeah. So if you take a left and then a right and then another left, you'll see a big crowd, and then you'll know exactly like that's that. I don't know. I think it's some kind of promotional thing, probably for some kind of movie.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. I guess we're following them.
I slipped on the eyeball.
Oh.
Thought that's all that happened. They count
Where,
yourself lucky.
is that? Did you didn't pick it up? Did you by any chance?
No.
Okay. So where was that?
So you guys big fans of Dragonlance as well, or like
No.
Dragonlance.
no?
No.
Okay. Nah, never mind. Anyways, I just figured because the elf thing, but maybe you're into more like World of Warcraft or something else. I don't know.
What world is Walker?
Isn't that kind of our world all the time?
Understood.
Okay. Oh.
I'm moving in the direction the guy
I guess
pointed, heading towards Hall H.
must be another fake geek girl or something. I don't know.
I suddenly want to turn around and roast this person. I don't know
You see-
why. But
Same.
somewhere in the back of my head, the Phoenix is
There's
like,
an
wait,
instinct, yeah,
wait.
to brandish a weapon at that.
I think we found the actual enemy of this campaign. The
I think so,
BBEG is right there.
You do see a woman behind him just kind of like walk by as he says it.
Alyndra, maybe this world actually kind of sucks, and we should let Jester Joe just kill everybody.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You might be right. It's,
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just grouchy because world ending again. Come on, let's go.
Yeah,
there
let's
are
go.
so many creatures here I've never seen.
I mean, how much time did you
What
spend
are
on
they?
Sigil?
A bit, but
Oh yeah, you see like a
why
demon
aren't they
walk
wearing
by.
more clothing?
Yep.
That's very impractical armor.
Okay. World ending. Let's
And
go.
that's the dudes.
World ending. Jester Joe. Cube of Death. Come on, let's go.
All right, you're trying to rush. It is very. You keep on hitting people. Ow! Watch your wings. It's
Sorry.
slow going. You're like doing step by step, and Penelope, you're like overwhelmed. Just there are like people all around you, and you're just trying to look up the whole time.
I think
And-
I've grabbed a hold of like Orkira's hand.
Yeah.
I-
Your hands are probably like sweating too.
Oh.
Do we want to just fly over all this? Alyndra?
Sure, it's faster.
I can take care of one of you. Who wants to take care of yourself?
Would a giant eagle like fit in these halls?
I mean, it's if this is
Yeah.
if this is San Diego Comic-Con and we're heading to Hall H, yeah, that's the big glass outer area. Absolutely. My
Okay.
wingspan's
Go
gonna fit, so
around
why
the
not yours?
outside.
Oh, we'll
but
never get through
inside.
security.
No,
Come
we don't have
on.
lanyards.
Yeah, they'll never let us in.
Okay, we're doing this. Giant eagle.
I will let go of Penelope. I'll pick up Alyndra. Let's go.
Everyone's like, wow, what the? And you all start flying. Is anyone, wait. So who's flying on? Is anyone flying on the giant eagle that is now Penelope Half-Pint?
It'd probably be easier, Alyndra, if you're on the giant eagle.
Sure, I can do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're on the giant eagle forms and knocks out the guy in Death Knight armor. He just falls unconscious with his butt sticking up and his face on the cement.
Oh my god.
And you fly off and everyone's like, woo! And you're like clapping as you fly over them. And you just see a sea of a crowd clapping at how amazing this special effect in cosplay is. And you just see flashes of light. They're just shooting flashes of light at you and cheering you on as you fly down these hallways. And then you hear the screams as you pass by a hot dog stand that says Avery Sophia's hot dogs. That seems
We're gonna
strange.
have a conversation about that later.
Yeah, one problem at a time. Come on.
There's like a small part that says Beyond Meat.
The other white
Somebody else
meat.
is selling them for like $40 a pop.
What's the beyond?
I mean, they are made out of your pop, so I mean, accurate. So dun-dun-bum-bum.
You can find that comic on our social media. Sorry.
Thank you, everyone. I'll be here for exactly 40 more minutes. You fly and you hear screams, like the cheers and joy of seeing this amazing Dragonborn flying overhead. You see this giant eagle. Everyone's so excited to see you, but then you see the screams. You hear the screams and people running out of Hall H. As you see all of these magical items hanging off the rafters, trying to set fires, chasing people in cosplay. You see the Eye of Vecna bouncing up and down like one of those rubber balls that you buy, which you wouldn't know about because you're not from here. And you arrive and all of the magical items are trying to torture everyone in line, including Jester Jab.
I'm going straight for Jester Jab. I don't know where Penelope and Alyndra are going, but that's where I'm going.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Sister Jab got 17.
Orkira got a 3.
Welcome to my world.
No. This is normal for me.
Alyndra got a 2.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, it's a 4.
This
It's
is a
4.
contest?
It's a 4. It's not a 2.
Okay.
It's a contest. It's just
It's just the
sad.
losing kind.
Yeah.
Penelope got an 18.
Thank the Phoenix one of us. Oh, jeez.
All right, you see all of these magical items all like mustering, and it is they are swinging off like these weird glowing lights. They are like trying to like strangle people with their lanyards. All kinds of weird things are going on with these magical items. What does Penelope Half-Pint, the giant eagle, do?
Swinging in for a multi-attack with my eagle talons and my beak. So first attack is a nat 20 to hit.
Hey! Are you going after Jester Joe?
Someone,
Yes.
Okay.
Jester Joe, Jester Jab. I see you, Penelope Half-Pint. Come and get me. You're gonna die like all the rest. I'm Jester Joe. I'm gonna jab you. I'm gonna stab you.
All
I had
right.
something else there, but I forgot.
That's 8 points of damage there. And then I'm going for my talons,
Okay.
which is a 23 to hit.
And did you do your crit damage?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
do the crit damage.
What's the crit damage again? You just another.
Just double your dice.
That's a 6. So 14.
You do 14 points of damage with the first hit.
Yep, and 23 to hit on the second one. So
Hits.
damage will be 2d6. 2, 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 more points of damage as I just go.
You literally slice off. I can't believe that you just did this much damage. You slice off Jester Jab's head.
I was not expecting that.
And it just rolls to the ground. I didn't see that coming so soon. And Jester Jab's body is just like wandering around the floor, feeling, over here, you idiot, I'm over here. No, that's a doll. That's an action figure. Leave that alone. Oh no. The magical items are trying to scatter, including Pickle Rick. I'm just Pickle.
Is he really a magic item?
I don't know.
He's something, all right.
Polymorph person, right?
He's a werepickle.
Where pickle?
Why is my memory like this?
I mean, I could remove that curse. There's that adventure is the reason that Orkira always packs remove curse. So she could fix him.
All right. Jester Jab is trying to get his head back. That's it. That is his action. What is everyone else doing? Alyndra, what are you doing?
I think this might be the time to encase either his head or his body, whichever we think would be more valuable, in a resilient sphere.
If you encase his head, do we no longer have to listen to him?
Possibly. I mean, no physical damage can happen to it, but it also can't cost anything out.
We can still attack its body.
From Jester
Yeah,
Jab's
let's-
perspective,
I-
this was
I-
like a moment in Dragon Slayer of just like, and Rodan just came down.
I take out a piece of crystal and a piece of gum Arabic, and I smush them together and I roll it into a ball, and I throw it at Jester Jab's head, trying to encase him.
Encase him in what?
A resilient sphere.
And what does that do?
If he fails his save, which is a dexterity 16, and he is a head, so I'm assuming he's not particularly dexterous.
I am glad that we may have had the funniest moment in this entire show just now. I could die happy.
Something about the posh British accent that Alyndra says that, and he is a head.
That has to go up on Twitter.
He is now enclosed in a sphere of shimmering force. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out. Though a creature there can breathe, it's immune to all damage. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can it damage anything outside of it. Sphere is weightless, only the small enough to. So he's basically the head in the haunted mansion right now. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls and thus roll the sphere up to half the creature's speed, but he has no means of momentum. And similarly, we can pick it up and move it. But
All right. The head is frozen. He failed his save.
he becomes a head in a crystal.
A little crystal ball. You see Jester's head just rolling around. Is now Orkira's turn.
Okay, so Jester Jab is taken care of. What else do I see that is currently menacing innocent congoers?
They see you and they're all running. All the magical items are running.
Okay,
You see flying brooms and magic sticks and the Eye of Vecna. They're all making a run for it.
Okay, but on the hierarchy of dangerous items, we've got Eye of Vecna, sticks and brooms. We'll get Mickey Mouse to take care of the other one. So Eye of Vecna,
Yeah, I have
Pickle
Vecna's
Rick.
pretty bad.
Yeah, and
Pickle Rick's pretty bad.
yeah. Where's the cube? Do I see cube? Do I see the D6?
Do you see the cube? You do see the D6.
Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna need Alyndra's help with the Eye of Vecna. So let's start with Pickle Rick. Because I know if he touches anyone, I'm just gonna have to cure I'm just gonna have to make sure that nobody's turning into a werepickle. Is he playing pickle? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's playing pickle right now.
Awesome. I would like to pull out of my pocket my little bag of sand. I'm just gonna dump it on him and then use the bag and scoop him up, so I don't have to touch him.
Okay. You scoop up Pickle Rick?
Yep.
That's
in
your
the bag.
action?
That's yeah.
It's very smart.
I just don't want to have to touch him because I don't want to have to.
You cover Pickle Rick with sand and you put him in a bag. That's your action. All right. The
and
rest
then
of the
I'll
magical items
fly
are...
on over to Alyndra and be like, "Here, you got like a bag of holding or something because he's a pickle. He doesn't have to breathe."
I opened my knitted fanny pack of holding and I put it inside.
You shove it into the bag of your fanny pack of holding. You shove Pickle Rick. No. I'm just Pickle. Leave me alone. Ow! Why am I covered in the sand? This is gross.
I gave up my little bag of sand for that. But yes.
Aww. Bag
Aw.
of sand. So the Eye of Vecna is making a run for it. And instantly...
Is it really running?
It's
really?
rolling for it. It's rolling for it right now. And then about 15 skeletons erupt out of the carpet in the hall immediately as the Eye of Vecna casts a spell. And they tear through the concrete. Roll.
I really don't want this happening. I am going to upcast that to 5th level.
All these skeletons pop out of the concrete, tear through the carpet, and then drop back down. Everyone's like, whoa, oh my God, what is happening? This is the best Comic-Con ever.
This is the eye that casts the spell.
Yeah.
Without verbal or semantic components, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You just counterspelled the Eye of Vecna.
Yep.
Someone had to say it.
That's true.
It should
Okay.
stop making trouble.
Penelope, Halfpint, what are you doing?
Penelope swoops down and like curls up and does like a flip as she comes out of her eagle stance, and she lands all like superhero pose. And as she does, you just see a ripple of necrotic energy like come towards the eye, and just as she casts Blight.
You cast Blight on the Eye of Vecna?
Yes.
What does Blight do?
Basically, necrotic energy washes upon it and basically drains it of its vitality. You must make a Constitution 15 saving throw.
Because it's cursed and it's got a different kind of energy animating it, technically, the eyeball kind of just grossly shrivels up like a prune and deflates.
Sure. So is it dead, or it's 44 points of damage?
It's 44 points of damage. The curse on it dissipates.
Okay.
And then it's rolling and just deflates and just looks like just an eyeball, and the iris is like trying to like focus as it's just a deflated, gross piece of flesh on the ground. You're out of combat.
Oh.
The other magical items are running off to the brooms, make it out. And then you get a bad feeling. You hear
I've had a bad feeling this whole time.
Shaking all over in the glass that you see, starts bowing in and out, and then explodes as about 30 halflings, ghost-wise halflings on the back of eagles, explode into Hall H, flying all around, and everyone is screaming now. Are we late?
No, you're just in time.
Okay.
Who are you?
We're the Ghostwise Halflings.
I
Alyndra?
used to be Clan Monkeymouse.
Oh,
I'm Monkeymouse.
Wow.
People talk about us a lot. You should
know.
kind of know who we are.
I knew by name. I just didn't know by face.
No, I'm not hurt. Not really.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean-
Alyndra, what are we fighting? What evil enemy are we destroying today? Is this tiny halfling?
Not sure, apparently, at this point.
all the brooms.
Got the brooms, if you want
You
the
asked
brooms.
us to come fight brooms? I
There
don't
was
know.
dead Twinger, and then we are you back now? And
Alyndra, this seems a little
this is-
anticlimactic.
well, Jester Joe's there in the sphere, but that won't last a long time. There's something else. I think there's something else here.
There's that cube. Where did the cube go?
The cube is opening up a dimension door at this very moment.
How far away is it?
Not very far, about 30 feet.
Can I get to it before it gets through? If not, I will do something at range.
Make an acrobatics check. No, you're taking the rush action. You can, yeah.
Okay. I would like to poke it and cast Remove Curse.
Ah, shit. Is there a save on that?
At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. No. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement on the object.
Damn it.
I mean, you knew I had this. I have had this. Yeah.
Maybe I didn't do all the research I should have. Okay. The cube is opening a portal and about to move through with a selection of the other magical items, and then the curse dissipates and all of the magical items drop to the ground.
All right. Well, that fixes most of that. Anything else?
Mr. Jab?
Do I have to do it on his head and his body, or do you think one or the other will work?
Maybe his head.
Maybe the head.
Okay.
Tell me when, and I'll drop the concentration.
I'll walk over and be prepared as soon as the concentration is done.
Okay, ready? In 3, 2,
We have to do this
now.
Boop. Dispel magic. Or not dispel magic, remove curse.
His face goes slack.
I look over at the body. Does the body go slack?
The body goes slack.
Okay.
Jester Jab. Just want to be friends.
Friends don't kill other friends' friends.
Yes.
And as you say that, everyone starts clapping.
I'm not used
Oh
to
my
having
god,
that.
that's the best presentation ever. I don't know what's the movie? Are you part of the MCU?
What?
And for a moment, you think you see the Traveler walk by and like nod at all of you. For a second, a man in very tight pants with a crystal globe and very tall blonde hair and wonderful makeup just kind of walks by and nods. Good day.
Did you just say? Was it? Nah, it couldn't be.
I hope you all had a fun adventure.
Yeah. This was all you, Traveler?
I don't know who this traveler is that you speak of. I am David Bowie.
Oh, hi.
See?
Sorry. We'll clean up the mess, and I'm picking up the cube and picking up the parts of Jester.
I love all of your costumes. The Dragonborn costume is very realistic.
I mean, I try to be as realistic as possible.
So
And he
confused.
kneels down. And I'm very proud of you, Penelope Halfpint. Goodbye. And he weaves into the crowd.
So what now?
I'm holding an armful of uncursed items.
You are holding a armful of some of the most dangerous magical items on the multiverse.
And brooms.
And brooms.
I mean, you have to dust them, so.
Yeah, that's true. How do we pick up the eye, and how do we get these back to Sigil?
What? I suppose we in the chest, the secret chest.
Secret
I
chest?
don't think this is. Yes, I have this small replica chest. If you open it, you can put the items inside. They'll go into locked away dimension elsewhere. Safekeeping.
I just don't want to touch
Hard
it.
to reach. Fair enough. Matron?
Yeah. You pick up the deflated eye of Vecna.
Which is a sentence.
That is a sentence that was just said.
All right.
And on this day, the moon shall move in front of the sun, and all shall be dark. A day shall become a night. Night shall become a day.
And the eye of Vecna will be deflated.
We wrap it in some fabric so it can't see out, just in case.
Yeah, okay.
And then put it in the. This is probably not a good idea.
You do grab a small bag that was laying on the floor full of like posters and
This
some
is
knickknacks.
huge. This bag is so convenient, except so inconvenient.
Yeah, it's
Anything
weirdly
other than
sized. It's very
the
awkward to hold.
Sometimes your back.
I walk up and I scratch at it with my claws because it's probably one of those big nylon bags. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should touch this. I'll just melt this.
Wait, carry me in it. Carry me in it.
Penelope, that's an adorable idea. I'll try. And let's put Penelope in the bag. And I think my strength is stronger than Alyndra's, so I'll give it a try.
Probably.
You managed to carry Penelope Halfpint hanging out of a giant Comic-Con tote bag. Swag bag. Awkwardly leaning very hard to your right as you do so, as you slowly try to move through the crowd, and people are still clapping. Everyone's cheering you on. That was the best thing. That was the best show we've ever seen at Comic-Con. Thank you so much. That was really cool. And everyone's holding up weird magical tablets and setting off bright flashes of light.
Ooh. That's a variation of the light spell I've never seen before.
No, I'm gonna have
dancing lights.
I'm gonna have little dots in front of my face for a while now. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Griff
Head
lands on Alyndra's shoulder, looking around. Just
extra judgy at Comic-Con? Really? Really, Griff? You're gonna be extra judgy at Comic-Con?
he's looking at the lines.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's so super fair to be judgy about.
All right. What do you do next?
I think we should get back to somewhere.
Well, we gotta bring these back to the vault,
Okay.
and I gotta cast Remove Curse on the vault, and then we have to. I can take us back to Wildmount, and then we'll go back into the portal. No, wait, we don't have to do all that. You've got the sphere, because we're supposed to go find Averin, right?
Right, we have to find Averin.
Yeah.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to figure out when. Well, okay. One hop through the planes at a time, and I'll load Penelope into the sphere, in her bag.
I'm off talking to the nearest person. So tell me about this Comic-Con. My notebook out.
They tell you it goes on for way too long. They go into the history of
43
Comic-Con.
years, eh?
Yeah.
He doesn't have one of those glossy brochures. It's like the 20 page of all the stuff.
Commemorative Comic-Con. Coffee table
Yeah.
book.
They try to interest you into a weird Comic-Con.
Oh, I would absolutely buy that book.
You load Penelope Halfpint into the sphere. What else?
And all the stuff.
Just Penelope apple and all the magical items.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you take anything else? Any hot dogs? Any
You and hot dogs, man.
I
I'm
was
saying.
totally interested in what the hot dogs were, and then I saw Averin,
Yeah.
and that I don't know if I trust the hot dogs that come from Averin anymore. So I'd rather just go back to Sigil and get them there. At least I know what they're made of.
Can I buy something
Yeah?
here?
What do you want to buy?
A couple of books?
Okay. You buy some books.
I get. Yeah. Yep.
Alright.
I now contain my inventory has three books. They seem to be the rule system for a game.
Nice.
Oh, that's like that labyrinth.
One is about
and
mastering dungeons.
Yeah.
it's helpful
One
to
seems
have.
to be a handbook of some sort. And then someone is chronicled monsters very well.
Oh wait, get that one, so that the next time we have to fight the Xanathar, we know all about him.
Yes, I think I saw his name on something actually.
Yeah, see the book right there.
Oh,
There's a
that's
guide
cute.
of everything of his.
Is there a special on this as well?
Oh, hey, look at this one. It's some guy named Mordenkainen. It kind of looks like Averin.
It does look like Averin.
Hurtful.
He seems like a real jerk.
All right. You go on your Comic-Con shopping spree.
Penelope, is there
Pay
anything
with
you
real
wanted to get?
gold.
I mean, we saw these books in the near the arcade.
Yep.
We just didn't have time to really read them all. I started them but didn't get to finish. So
Penelope, before we leave, is there anything you wanted to grab?
A unicorn.
Ooh, all right.
You find a stuffed unicorn.
Yay.
Is it
That's all.
Penelope sized? Can she ride on it?
No.
It's just a little squishy.
It's
Okay.
just a little squishy unicorn. And do you pile into the sphere with all of your loot? Every vendor seemed very excited that you paid with real gold. Some people are retiring today.
Hey, good for them.
And you enter the sphere. You activate the sphere?
we're going back to the vault. Yes, to Sigil.
Yeah, we gotta go bring this stuff back, and we should probably uncurse the door of the vault.
Let's do that then.
Okay. After some time and the sad, lifeless face of Jester Joe and the protests of Pickle Rick, you crash into Averin's home right through the ceiling, right in front of the still swinging door to the vault.
Not the first time.
And like weird light just kind of pours in rays from the hole that you've just exploded through his roof. And the door opens and you see the door still swinging to the vault.
Listen, Alyndra, if I've learned anything, it's that any crash landing you can walk away from, it's a good one. And I walk over to the
Agreed.
door and boop, remove curse.
He stops swinging.
You booped the door.
I boop the door.
You boop it. It's like swinging violently back and forth, and you just like touch it and it just goes.
Ancient foe of adventurers everywhere, and you booped it.
I beat a door! I'm actually more proud of that than the Eye of Vecna.
All right. What do you do with your magical items?
Well, they're not magic anymore, right? Except for,
Well, they're not cursed.
yeah, that's true. All right. Let's load everything in and close the door and then see if we can go find Averin.
Yeah, I will also put a magic mouth on there. That says, in particular, the pickle is quite obnoxious.
Do we really need a mouth for that?
No,
Okay,
but I just want to irk Averin when he gets back.
fair enough.
All right. You put all the magical items away. And you think you hear a sound outside the vault.
Hello?
And you see 30 Averins staring at you.
Are they undead or are
All
they
in a
illithids?
circle around you. They don't look undead.
Okay.
They just look like various versions of Averins.
Hi, dads.
One of them drops their disguised self, and you see Rend. So if you ever need us again, and another one fades.
What?
I'll just walk
We
up and
love
hug
you,
Rend.
Todd.
Oh, hi, Rend. Wings and arms.
You can do this.
Ooh.
It's all right. I promise we'll be back the next time I need a head replacement.
I'm gonna have a very high-pitched voice for a very low one. I don't have a lot of like range when this happens. And then you hear, and then another illusion drops. Should you ever need us? You see Rarv. And then all of these characters you've known.
And I'll go up and hug Rarv. Oh, it's good to see you again before we gotta go. Thank you.
I think it'd be better if you told me how the story ends.
Hey, Penelope, Alyndra. We should go on vacation. You want to go see Averin and go help a hero?
Yeah, another adventure.
Yeah.
This is what we do. We start again.
Yeah. We've done that a lot.
It's been good times. But we've got each other. So.
Oh, hey, wait, before we go. And I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out an instrument about this long. Looks like a shawm. It's got like flames on it. And Orkira will play it a little bit. And it sounds horrible. She's really bad at it. It just makes this horrible noise. But she will cast produce flame and then control flame and use it to make a dragon flying around. It's not quite as good as Averin's, but she's working on it. And then she'll say, I'm going to leave this here so that we can find our way back when we need to, because, you know, we always got to come back. And she'll leave that in the vault. Just in case the next time we got to come back and help y'all out, okay? So, it's good to know that if you need us, you can just, give it a toot.
And you realize all of these people have been pretending to be Averin. You see friends from Faerun. You see warlocks from other worlds. And all of them drop their disguised self. You see one of Averin's illusions drop, and it's actually Boom Boom. You see Walton shrink from the form of Averin to a tiny little Walton. I didn't want to say anything. He just said the world needed heroes and to be a jerk. And so all of us got together, and it was really important. Everyone thought He was everywhere and was everything.
Sounds like Avon.
Right, Penelope?
Right. And Penelope cast disguise self. Well, that was a fun adventure, wasn't it?
And that is the end of the show, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Beyond Heroes and Fire and Forge and Heroes of the Veil. Our adventurers, Orkira and Penelope Halflight and Alyndra, are going on to Silver and Steel, where I get to actually play with them, which I'm very excited for. So these are, we've been playing for almost 2 years, and
we get to keep playing. It sucks that you don't get to be our DM anymore, but it's going to be awesome we get to play with you. So thank you.
but the
Thank
story is
you.
going to continue, and it's been great.
Yep.
Thank you, Todd,
And
for all of this.
when you're
And
ready,
yeah.
we'll be ready to come back for something else.
Yeah.
But for now, let's go on over to Silver and Steel and have fun there.
We'll see you on Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on D&D Beyond on Tuesdays. It's a great show. We've got a great DM. We've got a great cast. And I love you all, especially this cast.